New and updated accoPLANNING release is here, where the team has overdone themselves and added some great new features along with smooth layout changes. New features include an enhanced toolbar for better user experience. The updated layout icon lets you adjust column widths and the level of expansion of the hierarchy, with an option to save this state as default. Explore also our new advanced editing options, now available via a dedicated toolbox icon, or choose the Edit option. You can customize column and row colors, adjust text formats, and performing custom calculations and shadow calculations. As demonstrated here, you can, for example, create a calculation for summarizing the first quarter. You also can perform a shadow calculation, as demonstrated in this example, for the measure amount based on the quantity multiplied by the price. Shadow calculation results can be saved as the delta from previous outcomes to the writeback table in the database. This gives you some great performance gains, and it also persists your data in the tables for use in other reports or systems. The Conditions feature applies conditional formatting rules to visualizations and matrices. For example, you can add conditional formatting to highlight specific values. To make it more intuitive, we've completely overhauled our formatting areas and relocating some settings. We have also introducing top-level toggles, like for totals. Subgroups and expanded descriptions are now available for most settings, displayed upon hovering. You can now hide, unhide columns and measures in table view, not just in matrix view. To adjust the table appearance, go to Layout, select General, then Table Style, and switch it to Table. After selecting the table style, easily hide or show columns and measures by right-clicking on the desired column and measure as demonstrated here. Writeback Table Scripts. This new feature allows quick creation of writeback tables in your database for accoPLANNING visuals. Access it by toggling assistance in writeback settings within the format area in Power BI. Then copy the script from the new window that appears to your database. Dropdown configuration and setup. Dropdown List can be hard-coded, dynamically generated from a column or a DAX logic. For example, create a dynamic dropdown based on the amount value using the DAX function concatenatex. To create a dropdown list, go to Format, then Visual, select Cell Dropdown, and choose the column. Include the dropdown measure. Your new dropdown list is now visible in the specified column. Simply double-click within the chosen column to reveal the dropdown list. You also now have an option to limit input to only values from the dropdown list, which is great for data validations. In the section titled Values and Formatting, you can now choose from various aggregation measures under Formatting. Click on the aggregation field where Sum appears, then select Average from the options. Other selections available include Median, Product, Min, and Max. For ad hoc purpose, just right-clicking any cell in the matrix allows you to quickly access aggregation options such as Count, Grand Total, Average with more. Now, you can also effortlessly copy one or more cells from accoPLANNING to another location, or from Excel to accoPLANNING. This functionality allows you to directly insert copied content into fields within accoPLANNING, eliminating the need for manual input of numbers or text. Quickly apply standard themes in accoPLANNING. Navigate to Grid and then Theme, and choose from options like Contrast, Business, or Minimal. In Layout and then Height and Width, you can now utilize Auto Size Width for automatic adjustment. You can also customize border width under column headers for a tailored appearance. You can now add dynamic headers by toggling the switch on. Use the menu and choose a measure with the logic you prefer to alter output dynamically. choose affected column and dynamic header position, prepend, replace, or append. When adjusting your settings, you can also expand or collapse the hierarchy to view tailored, precise information right in front of you. You can now set up the accoPLANNING API on your own servers. First, you need to install the API in your local environment. To begin using this feature in Power BI, select Format, followed by Visual. Then, choose Writeback and go to Connection Settings. Here, you can link to your local on-premise or private endpoint database and manage a self-hosted API. With the latest update, API error messages have been improved to enhance user experience. Now, a service principal can be used to streamline the process of authentication and access management. Excitingly, our updates mean we're now ready to connect to Microsoft Fabric. The writeback timeout in the connection settings can now be adjusted. It was initially set at 15 seconds to ensure efficient optimization and response time. We have also enhanced the data security with additional encryption of the data transferred to the database and inside the visual in Power BI, so you can ensure that your data is 100% secure. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you learned something today.